Okay. I believe I'm live. Just gotta edit a couple of things. Hey, Marvel. How you doing, bud? Oh, shit. Oh, a bunch of people coming in. Hello. 6 months. You did it, Sack, just in time. Alright. About chat. Been a little while since I've done this. Well, what's good, everybody? What's good? I'm just a little out of sync here with what I was supposed to be doing. So I'm just opening everything up. I was a little bit later than I wanted to be. It's going to be a somewhat short stream as well, just because of the time of day that I've started. Obviously, I've been a little bit all over the place trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing in regards to everything. But also, you know, it came at a time where I was like super busy trying to organize like I'm doing like an impromptu wedding for myself in England for mainly for my parents, and I just decided with everything going on, I just take a couple of days off stream to fix that up, quickly get it all done, and then I'm a little bit more free. You know, I'm not as stressed out. I've not got as much going on either side of a stream. But let's see. Will I be playing Last Epoch? Yes. Yes, I will be playing Last Epoch. I've been playing it a little bit off stream. And I'm probably going to... I mean, I'm experimenting with what I like the feel of. And then once I've kind of figured that out, I'm going to go ahead and sort of focus on one particular class. Like I did with this game. And, you know, really run that home and just try and be an expert at that particular thing. So I'm just trying to mess around with them. Spinning Sentinel, I've not tried it. It's probably not far off, but I mean, I actually really liked the Acolyte. I liked playing Lich. So I'm gonna try the Shaman on the Druid guy, whatever the hell he's called. I don't know what he's called. And then I think I'll try the Sentinel, and I might try the Spellblade as well, because they don't have a barb. They don't have a barb. So, you know, I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place in that regard. Jesus, like about 1 million fucking bounties down there, no? Oh, did you pass me my water? I just left it up there. Oh, you just poured it away. I'm sad. But yeah, I mean, definitely looking forward to possibly playing some making some videos on that. Running charge barb with Hoda seems pretty godly. It is pretty godly. I mean, you put charge in anything, Shammer, and it'll work. Thor's hammer. I said Shammer, lol. But yeah, I mean, depending on how this whole thing develops, you know, whether I do keep the stream in some capacity or or if I don't, we'll just have to adapt after it happens. The most difficult thing that I'm dealing with at the moment is not actually knowing for 100% what's going on, because there are people who seem to think that it will be okay. There are people who think it's not going to be okay. Twitch themselves, for the most part, are saying you definitely aren't going to be okay. But then there's just so many like partnered streamers and shit who that they don't seem to be worried about it. So I don't know if they got like some sort of fucking inside information they don't want to share with me or what. But I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'm only going to actually learn what's happening properly on the day that they leave Korea. So Obviously, that's very stressful, you know, not exactly the situation I want to be in, but it's the situation I am in, so we'll just have to deal with it.
I need time to do that. Out of fury.
Why is my exploit not working? Oh, it is. Well, that's weird. Been really busy with work? Feel that. Well, except for I've not been busy with work, I've just been busy with stuff that wasn't working away. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe your stream streaks will save until the next time I log on when I move to a different country in the future or some shit. Who knows, man, who knows?
I need time to do that.
Is REND popping? We're gonna find out soon, actually, because I'm just doing my bounties and then I'm gonna try and do a tier 100. I just was making this build off stream while I was eating some din-dins. Seems to work pretty nice. Well, that seems about right. How is there even enough enemies here to attack me? I should have killed them all, like, many times over. You bought Diablo 1 yesterday. Holy shit. What did you miss? Not a lot. What do you mean, possession? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's a point I want to change already. No. I mean, I'm not moving. At least not anytime soon. And the reason we're mentioning that is because Twitch is leaving Korea. I live in Korea. And up until like last week, I'd been told by Twitch that I had nothing to worry about. I'd be fine to be able to continue streaming. But yeah, last week I found out that they changed their stance, and that's no longer the case. So I'm not okay, and so I will be losing my stream. I won't be able to monetize it. I might not even be able to access Twitch at all. So there's a number of outcomes here. So on the 27th, there's going to be a few things that will happen. So one will be that I will lose access to Twitch in its entirety. No streaming, no monetization, no nothing. Can't even watch streams without a VPN. And then there is the second outcome, which is that I will be able to stream by streaming to the Japanese servers with no monetization. So no ads, no bits, no subs. Then there's the third, which is nothing happens and I'm actually just fine. So I don't know which one it's going to be because Twitch don't seem to have any fucking idea whatsoever. And as for streaming on YouTube, probably not, because like the amount of time streaming like requires versus the just like zero opportunity to monetize it would just essentially be the death of all of my content. So if I can't stream on Twitch, I think really, you know, streaming's going to become more of a hobby that I do occasionally just to hang out with you guys in some sort of more personal, casual like capacity. And I'll refocus myself, use my extra time just to do more YouTube videos, write more guides, write more articles, stuff like that. Like I'm not just gonna take the hit and treat it as free time or a day off, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna use it to work on other areas that I can actually, like, you know, use. But yeah, I mean, it's a really shit situation because, you know, I was under the impression for a long time that I was fine, and then I wasn't. And that's kind of the kicker, because it's not, you know, it's not actually Twitch's fault that it's leaving Korea. the ISPs in control of like the network here in Korea are like greedy fuckers. It's monopolized. There's no net neutrality laws, nothing like that. The ISPs can charge anyone whatever the fuck they want, and they do. And they're charging Twitch like 10 times more than any other like country charges them. It's like insane. They literally cannot operate here because it's just they're just being fucking raped by SKT. And so that's not even their fault, but what is their fault is the absolute shoddy way that they've been handling like, you know, pleas for help from people like myself. I've met and spoken to a lot of streamers that are in my situation, and Twitch is just fucking ignoring us. Like they're being rude, they're being dismissive, if they even read the fucking tickets at all. Like they will, I shit you not, they will just open and close the ticket. They'll open it and then it will just say, we've already looked at this. Thank you for your time and your patience, and just close it. They are fuckers, mate. I don't even know why they pretend to have a customer service portal because they don't. Because they don't help. They don't read it. They don't help. They don't care. Should you cancel your subscription? It'll cancel for you automatically. But yeah, I mean, if you are on a rolling monthly sub, I would recommend canceling it now, because it says it will be cancelled, but obviously, I mean, Twitch, you know. Hey, Tan. Did I buy the new skin? I'm on the fence, Sack. I don't know. It looks pretty good, but I don't know. Yeah, I would say so, Jerk. I'd hate for you to pay for something when I'm not here. I do believe I get paid for everything that I get from streaming up until March. So, yeah, I did see it. Of course I saw it, mate. Of course I saw it. But I don't know if I would trust the auto delete, because, like, you know, like I said. But I mean, if anybody does want to, you know, support the stream or support the content anyways, that I do have a Patreon. I do have YouTube memberships. And if I can't stream, then I'm going to use those memberships to, like, you know, to organize these smaller, more personalized streams. Maybe things like watch parties, things like community play, stuff like that. It's not so much a stream, but just like get together with the boys. And that's how I'm going to filter, you know, who to invite, essentially. You know what I mean? $6 mil, that's quite a bleed. Yeah, you're gonna get another stream, like, for sure. That goes without saying. I'm just kind of, I guess, demoralized, but also quite busy, distracted with a lot of things going on right now. So for me, it's like, you know, before I was you know, I was pushing through anyways because, you know, my streams were fine. But now that, like, everything's rocky and I got a lot of stuff going on, I just thought, fuck it, I'll do that. You know? I'll let you know, Hammer. But, I mean, it just might be that streams become, like, a lot more sporadic more than anything else. I'll just do them here and there on YouTube and then just focus on improving the quality of my content everywhere else for you guys. But I'm not going anywhere. Like, if you enjoy hanging out and chatting, just make sure you're in the Discord. Now, all good, Jerk. All good, buddy. What happened? Yeah, Twitch is leaving South Korea. So they're just, like, people like me are just getting fucked. But like, again, that's not the big problem. The big problem is they told me that I would be fine when it was first announced, and then like a week before the change, they said, "Oh, actually, no, you're gonna get fucked." Anthony, thank you for the $5 super chat, my dude. You're good, dude. Kick ass. I mean, I'm ready to kick some ass, dude. I'm raging. I'm mad. I'm ready to fight. This is the big problem with this, like, build. The bloody chains kill everything first.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I'm stuck. Dude, this thing's annoying. Yeah, see how the chains just kill everything? I don't even need the rupture. Like, why do I even bother having any other spells? The chains can just kill the whole map for me. Man, this embowel cooldown there, look at it. Oh, it didn't go off then properly.
I need more time.
There you go. Look at that. That was crazy good. Man, that's stupid though. I just cast chains, kills everything. Man, what are these enemies doing? Get the fuck out of my face! Yeah, that's probably not going to work. Yeah, it's also another problem is like they seem to be extraordinarily good at detecting where you're streaming from. And it's not just Twitch, it's also Korea are trying to stop you from doing it too. So there's like, you know, there's like two entities that are going to try and stop you from streaming. And you know, even if I can stream, there's no guarantee I can monetize them. So that's one of the things that may happen. I may be able to stream by using a VPN or by connecting to Japan or something like that in OBS, which I'm actually doing right now. I'm connecting to Japanese servers right now. Let's see what the bigger Korean streams do. A lot of them actually got help from Twitch to migrate their communities to new platforms, but that was exclusively for Korean-speaking streams. I didn't get any of that help at all. Yeah, well, I mean, there are some rumors going around that like some of the bigger streamers, they have managed to like set up something with like agencies that allows them to partner with Twitch in the US or something like that. But you know, I don't seem to be eligible for such special treatment. And like a lot of the streamers that I've spoken to, like I've been speaking with people that have upward of 600, 700 like concurrent viewers. Like they're not small, and they've been told that they are going to be fine, but not a single one of them has spoken to Twitch soon, from what I've discovered. Like nobody, I think, has double checked that it's changed, because I was told it was going to be fine in December, but when I asked them about it this week, they said no. And like any streamer that I've spoken to that has spoken to them since December 6th is also saying that they're now being told that it's no good. You can, so if you guys support the stream in any way, shape, or form on Twitch in the next week, it will it will still be paid out, right? It's not going to go anywhere. However, what I will say is if you're going to, I would recommend using my Patreon, my PayPal, or my YouTube instead, because fuck Twitch. Twitch can suck my dick. Like, again, them leaving Korea, not them fault, but having the worst fucking customer service agents on the planet, that's their fucking fault. Rude fuckers. They're as helpful as a chocolate fire guard. Fury issue. Maybe I want slacking. Oh, I have X-Files on. We'll test it. I forgot I put that on. Twitch laid off a bunch of people, so that doesn't help. That's their problem. Like, if they shouldn't have laid off people they can't they can't operate without. I mean that that's fucking stupid. Like whether it's I don't mean like if it's a management problem or whatever it is, it's like literally if you're going to operate a business, you can't have customer service agents that don't read the fucking tickets that they're being submitted. Like that's just rude. But I kid you not, like I actually have email, like I have transcripts here. Let me show you actually. Of them, they just close the ticket. They don't read it. They fucking close it immediately. I'll show you. I think I can show you guys this, right? I'm just making sure there's no like special information here. Holy shit, Sat gifting some memberships there, my dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, buddy. I see that. The 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube, my dude. Okay, I think I can show you guys this, but like you can see here, I open a chat here, right? And this guy Jace responds, "Thank you for chatting with us. Here's a transcript from your chat session." He says, "Thanks for reaching out. I can see we've already provided a resolution to this query," which they fucking haven't. And then he says, "Please review the case contents directly from your inbox," which is this. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be closing this chat. Goodbye. That's the whole transcript. He didn't even fucking read my message. He just closed it immediately. And he did that like 3 times. Didn't read. And this is the same support agent who argued with me about whether I was Korean or not. I know exactly. That's exactly. I know that, Gravity. That's obviously what's happening. But like that's not acceptable. Like it doesn't matter why. That's still not acceptable. Like here, this one here. I sent this message on January 22nd. I said last ticket wasn't read correctly. I was copy and pasted some useless information. They said, "Hello, Dalkora. Thank you so much for your patience and contact us. Unfortunately, the Twitch support team cannot provide information about your partnership application because I was asking how I could provide FODs because I don't have FODs. I said, okay, so who should I contact? And they haven't responded in 2 weeks. Fucking useless, mate. But yeah, I mean, I can go through here. I have about 30 or 40 of these where they are either not reading my shit at all, and or they are just closing them or being rude. Like I actually have loads of them here where they're being rude as fuck. Like that Jace guy was standout though, literally arguing with me saying I was Korean. What a moron. But yeah, not in love. Not in love with that at all. Oh, I gotta respond to a message here. I'm in touch with a lot of people. Like trying to figure out if anybody can get any information. Like, 'cause they're just not answering anything. But yeah, they are falling. Oh, their customer service was never good. I don't think they've ever had a reputation for good customer service. But they are really running that home. All right, did I get Malignant Heart? I did. Time to move. Yeah, who's got a spare annex? Oh yeah, it's a good question, Rob. I just never noticed. I made this build today off stream, so it's still being put together a little bit. But I am alive, Perp. Good to see you, buddy. You know, especially for the regulars here, make sure you're in the Discord. I'm a lot more active over the last couple of days. Join the Discord, you suckers. Because that's where I'm going to have to share most of my information from now on. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be keeping in touch with you guys. So definitely make sure you're joined there so I can keep up to date with what's going on and everything with you. Right, how am I doing on that front? I need 4 more hearts. 3 more hearts. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, Smokey. I'm gonna try and do a dungeon here. I'm probably gonna need some Death of Fashion elixirs. So let's go to Kyovershad and make some. You want to join my Discord? Gee, it's in the description. Oh, hello, kitten. She fucking banged her head on the bottom of the desk. You alright, baby? You okay? Hey? Where you going? Oh, little cutie patootie. You wanted to come sleep next to me, eh? Do I still have my camera connected? I do. There she is. Yeah, she's having a little sleep under the monitor there. It must be nice and warm. I'm getting heartburn today. So we're going to have to do this with the cat kind of taking up half of the mouse pad, but that should be fine because I'm a fucking absolute G at this game. I think my reses are not capped though because I don't have... Yeah, I don't have res on cold. Nah. It's not that emotional, Sack. I'm not going anywhere. Like, in my mind, this is... You know, this is... What's the word? This is 30% of what I do, right? I write the guides, I make the YouTube, and I do this. And though it sucks, like I don't, you know, I'm not going anywhere. Like you can still contact me and speak to me in real time, and I'll find a way to kind of compensate for the stream type of content in the future. Yeah, Blizzard, believe in not giving a fuck. Please try again with more money. Thanks, Anthony. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like I'm not even ranting about Blizzard today. That's the twisted thing. I'm actually like I'm on Twitch's case. What a fucking world we live in. Dang. So I don't have a dungeon, but I'll just do one of these for now. So we'll see how this goes. By the way, I have my alerts disabled. I had to turn them off for recording. Let me turn them back on. There we go. Oh, wow. I turned that on at the best fucking time ever. That was actually, as soon as I turned it on, the tip came through. What the fuck, DB? Thank you for the $50, my dude. Holy shit, the timing was god tier there. I pressed the button and it made the fart sound at the same time. I really appreciate that, buddy. I'll put that money into envelopes that I'm going to fill up with cat poop and send to Twitch. Probably not, Nick. Probably not. Unless, like... The way I see it is that... Diablo just isn't supported on YouTube. There just isn't anyone watching it there. So it's essentially a graveyard for that kind of content. Now, some people are successful on YouTube. But, you know, I'm going to have to, like, seriously consider the type of stuff that I stream. Because my ceiling is going to be extraordinarily low if I try to stay on just Diablo. And, you know, for me, I need to grow my stream to a point where I can you know, be more sustainable. But, you know, even streaming on Twitch is difficult. Like, you know, the game is dying in terms of viewership, right? So, you know, it's even difficult to say whether or not I could have continued streaming Diablo on Twitch, even if I could, right? So, you know, that's another thing. Because I think unless like real talk, unless somebody has like 300 to 400 viewers on average, they're probably making half of minimum wage. Like, and so it's very difficult to just keep on plugging along without like, you know, dividing up your time to other things to support the whole infrastructure. If that makes sense. That's why I do like guides and all that stuff, because without them I wouldn't be able to stream at all. Fuck. It's not a bad build, this, but it's definitely not the fastest build I've ever made. But then again, it's REND, so yeah, what did you expect? Branch out to other RPGs. I do intend to. So I'm playing Last Epoch now, but you know, life's never easy. Obviously, I book a holiday to England on the the day after Last Epoch launches. So I'm going to completely miss the launch week, which is probably the most important week for a content creator to be playing and making content for a game, and I just won't be here. So kind of ate shit on that too, to be honest. So I might have to wait until like the Path of Exile 2 beta before I can really transition into anything seriously. And that's fine, actually. You know, I think Last Epoch is a brilliant game and it's going to do really well. It's just not going to be like a YouTube or like Twitch super popular game, because like PoE is the best, and even PoE is like not exactly like pumping numbers like after the first month, is it? It's like down to like under fucking 5k now. Ow, that hurt. Are you guys gonna let me fucking pick this thing up, or are you just gonna keep giving me shit? Getting annoyed. But I am formulating some you know, something of a plan. But for me, it's very hard to take any action without actually understanding what's happening with Twitch, because I may actually just there may be no problem, which is kind of fucked up. But there is kind of a small chance that the advisors that I've been speaking to just don't fucking know what they're talking about, and I'm going to be all right. Or there's a way for me to work around it, and they're just not willing or not able or not aware of the like, you know, the way that I would do that, or to tell me about that. Bleed's pretty brutal, though. I'm trying to save up a couple more enemies. That's crazy, though. The fucking chains is still killing most of the enemies on its own. What's it hitting for? Ooh, blammo! Get the fuck out of here. I can't move my mouse into that corner because of the cats there. There we go. See you later, boys.
I need time to do that.
It's an interesting build. You know, I don't think all of my glyphs are active for this build. No, they are. They are all active. I'm running Might. Why? Why am I'm running Might instead of Ambidextrous? See, this build underwent some changes, and so it's a bit fucked. All right, oops. There we go. Well, that's an extra 8% damage. Helldivers gonna take over? Isn't Helldivers just kind of like one of those games that it's gonna be really good for like a month and then disappear? Doesn't have any ceiling. Like, it's a fun game, but it doesn't have longevity. Ben had 12k views last week on PoE. That's because of the gauntlet, though. Yeah, you guys are like Gravity. You're referring to the gauntlet, right? So, of course, when there's a huge event on, everybody's gonna watch it. But like, typically speaking, when there isn't, it's quite low. Like, I've seen PoE under like 3k many times in the past 6 months. But that's not like super important. You can still definitely stream there. But the point I was making is like ARPGs are particularly low on the sort of like Twitch tier list. That's all I'm saying. The unit. I still didn't upgrade my weapon. Oops, I forgot. Rob told me to. Just fucking spaced out, bro. Alright, let's upgrade it, because there's a lot of stats there just sitting around doing nothing. That'll help. They have a Game Masters that's changed the game dirty. This is the first time live service game doing it right. They have Game Masters that changed the game. Game Masters? What's a Game Master? I don't believe any game these days is going to last more than a month, because it's not even the game's fault. It's just kind of like gamers in general. They all have like 5-second attention spans. So like the game will yeah, I mean the game like always comes out. Everyone's like, man, this is going to be like, I'm going to play this all month, like all year, and then after a week they're bored, move on. That's just what games do. Like, it has to be truly special. Truly special to, like, actually sustain super large numbers. Like, you know when a game like this comes out, it's obvious to everybody. Like, no one can contest it when a game like that comes out. Like, when Valorant came out, it was obvious that was just going to be fucking insane. No, it doesn't happen very often. I don't know if I know of a more recent example of a game that came out, had massive numbers on launch and sustained them. I'm gonna craft some keys, I think. No, actually, I should probably check my other characters to see if they have some keys for this dude. I need to find a decent boss-style dungeon to do, so let me have a little look. I'm not saying it's gonna, like, completely flatline. It's not going to be a game that I think like people are going to try and base an entire career around, because it won't have that level of content. Because that's what we were essentially talking about, right? That's what we were talking about to begin with. Yeah, esports games do extraordinarily well because they have endless content, for example. Like, you know, in theory, sorry. Yeah. The thing about D4, though, is like ARPGs also have pretty, they usually... What dungeon is this, do you reckon? Should I do this key? Is this like a missing no? You know, like that extra rare Pokemon, missing no? I wonder what happens. Is this where the Uber Uniques are now? Is this the new Uber Unique dungeon? I'll do this one. Let me get a little screenshot of that bad boy. Hey, look, boys, I got a missing no sigil. Can't do that one? Oh, yeah? Watch me. Where is it? Fuck off, screenshot. Can't use it. Alright, well. I've never had one of those before. Alright, Kim. Yeah, a game for everyone is a game for no one. True, and real. What character am I on? Let me check the double swing dude. That's the REND guy. I had to check the weapons to see who was who. Excuse kitten. The game masters that play and interact with the community based on what players do, so they change the planets and enemies to compensate for what everyone will be able to do. I mean, it's cool. I definitely like the looks of Helldivers, but I'm not contesting whether the game is good or not, or if it will last for a good time. What I'm saying is, I doubt it's going to be the kind of game that a streamer can like base their career on. That's my angle. Because I feel like we're moving a little bit away from the point I was trying to make. Monster barrier. Will that hinder me a lot? Morgan's work with Stormbanes. It's not too bad. It's also on console. I mean, being cross-platform is that's just cash money. Any game that comes out not on cross-platform is actually a really good, what's the word? It's like a really good thing for the game. Like, it's just a really smart move to make. Though, one thing that actually, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Oh, I know you're probably aware of it in general, but the Microsoft Game Pass adding Diablo to it, I'm actually kind of a little bit concerned about that, because when a game is on Game Pass, usually, and I don't know if there's any sort of special special treatment for Blizzard because Diablo is such a big game and all that, but when a game is on Game Pass, usually patches have to be validated by Microsoft. So it's going to, like, in the past anyways, on games that moved to Game Pass that I played, like live services, when there was like a game-breaking bug that needed a large patch, it had to go through this this validation process with Microsoft that could take 2 weeks. So could you imagine like game-breaking bugs like that are fucking Diablo up, which is like basically at the beginning of every season for half the season, except now they're gonna have at least a minimum turnaround of 2 weeks. Can't wait. It's gonna be sick. It's great that they're introducing new players to the game, but at the same time, I mean, they might, who knows? But yeah, at the same time, it is horrendous when you're playing a live service game on Game Pass, and then there's something that they need to fix and they can't because Microsoft want to like fucking code check the patch. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. It is. It's coming out on Game Pass, Gravity. Then I also wonder as well whether the expansion is going to be included in the Game Pass or not. Because if it's not, it just means that the Game Pass players are only going to get to play the game for like 1 season. And then they're going to get fucking... Then they're going to get paywalled. Get fucked. No, I've played a few like live service games in the past, Gravity, that moved to Game Pass, and it was like an actual problem. Like I said, Microsoft need to sign off on large patches, and that takes time. So rather than game developers having the ability to immediately push an emergency patch, they need to get like basically Blizzard's approval. Microsoft's approval. They're adding extra steps to patch deployment, and they're already fucking hideously slow.
It is done.
They might do, you're right. Yeah, you're right, that's a good point. You're probably right. Also, that we're probably already getting butt fucked by that. That's why it's probably why it's so bad. Weapon Master Max roll. We'll look into that. Yum, 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 yum. I got a Malignant Heart, which is good. But like I'm not trying to like doom and gloom, but like again, I have a funny feeling this is probably will introduce some layer of like fuckery as well. But I am interested to see if the expansion will be included or not. Honestly, I think that's going to be pretty interesting, whether that's actually part of the Game Pass. How's my night going, Kenny? I'm doing alright, mate. Just chilling, maxing, relaxing. All right. We'll see. We don't even know how expensive it's going to be yet. That's still a surprise. You know, it's still a surprise we're gonna have to wait and see for. Can't wait. Right, I just need one more heart. Isn't that right, kitten? What are you doing, mate? No, DB, no. That's not like a prerequisite or anything, buddy. But I will basically lose my main ability to like generate content for the Diablo partnership. So like any time that I do like a hashtag Diablo partner stream, basically I get like a fucking I get like a brownie point against my account, and the more brownie points I get, like the more bonuses I get. It's kind of like a reward system, right? And any content that I make, streams, videos, whatever, they all give me those brownie points. But streams I obviously did every single day, so I got one a day just from streaming. I don't make YouTubes every single day. I might. I might like once I find out I'm streaming or not, and if I'm not streaming, maybe I will, but we'll see. But I mean, I'm definitely like not fucked by this in any way, shape, or form. So I don't want anyone to like catastrophize or worry. I will be fine. It's just an adjustment that I wasn't expecting to make, so I'm just a little bit. I don't know. I'm just a little bit pissy, a little bit demotivated. I need like a week or two. You know what I mean? I just need a week or two to pull my shit together and figure out what it is that I want to redirect my effort at. It just couldn't have come at a worse time. I just have a fuck ton going on right now, and it was just kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back situation for me. I just don't know how to deal with this much stuff. Was that a bad word, surely? I used to do like fucking 2 videos a day though. I shit you not. Like when I started, bro, I was pumping the videos. But then I started streaming, and then I rebalanced everything, and that's kind of where we've been right now. Thank you, man. I had no idea what that said at all. I'm not gonna lie. The curiosity that killed the cat, DB. Hey, the farming is done. Alright, I do need to kill... well, I need to farm these bosses now. So let's do that. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I need to do some conversion. No problemo. Let's go do that. So we're going to quickly slaughter these bosses, and I'm going to try and get a video done. I'm going to try and record a video for that REND build. I'm going to do a tier 100 with a boss. Last Epoch. I mean, I played the beta for Last Epoch for way more than I think you could get done in a week. I got like 150, 160 hours on it, something in that ballpark. And I would say it's definitely worth the $30 by a mile. It's a really well put together ARPG. Though it might not be the sexiest looking. And I'm not too sure like as to the level of endgame. I know it has quite a few different types of endgame and they're relatively built out. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's really not that expensive. It's like a third of the price of Diablo. And you're probably going to get a minimum of like 500 hours out of it. And then it's going to have seasons and shit like that. How much do you think your gloves cost to enchant? 20 mil. Play it on solo self-found hardcore tan. $56 mil sack? The fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Hey Lou, how you doing, man? I forgot to do what's it called? I need to convert some materials. You re-rolled 4.8 billion gold. Are they that good? Yeah, he's only accepting max rolls. And in the content, he's just gonna walk through it like it's fucking just like mist. Like it's gonna like have no resistance against his build at all. This guy, right? You linked him to me. I'll have a look in a second. Oh yeah, let me transmute these sparks a minute. Oh wait, I haven't fucking got any. Let's see. I can do 2 of these and then 5 of these. The game lagging, or am I just like not able to click on anything properly? There we go, problem solved. Alright, let's have a little look at these gloves then. Sack linked me. Oh, you guys can't see them properly. Hang on, let me hide myself. Oh, let me move myself. It's weird that they open out over here. So they're max roll attack speed, max roll strength, and you're trying to get max roll overpower damage on them. To be fair though, I'm kind of surprised that at 50 like mil a roll, you haven't hit higher than 78%. That's pretty unlucky. That is pretty unlucky, for sure. Is that what it says, Shorty? That is a weird sentence, my guy. What the fuck? That's so weird. I think I probably have better gloves than that just sitting around somewhere. Oh, I got 3 ranks on these, not 4. And good fuck. It's not like I even use it. Wait. Oh, yeah, because this is my charge. I was like, why have I got REND on these? Forgot what barb I was on. You sending me more stuff? Oh shit, I forgot to put my camera back. There we go. You're giving away your gold, mate? Well, that was embarrassing. Completely missed that shit. Whoops. Oh, that still works. $2.2 bill. Give it to me on hardcore. I'll take it. I gotta miss those sounds. You know what, boys? I'm gonna crack a fucking beer on stream. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna crack a beer. Do it. I'm having a brewski. I'm gonna kill this boss. Go grab a beer. It's beer time. Everyone grab beers. If anyone in chat doesn't have a beer, I'm kicking you. I'm banning you for life. Okay. So I want a DM with you drinking a beer right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a fucking tasty beer. All right, listen to this. This is an 18+ sound effect. Don't tell my mum. There we go. There we go, boys. You don't have any beer, Nikisha? It's okay. I'll accept. What's that? What was that? Oh, okay. No. No, we're gonna have tacos later, right? What's going on here? Wait, hang on. How do I move the cat camera down here? What the fuck? Why can't I can't select the cat camera. You can kind of see me a little bit underneath the cat. Hang on. Let me lift that out. There we go. She looked cute there, a little sleepy. It's lunchtime in the UK, so beer is permissible. Actually, I don't know. You go down to the local spoons, Nikisha. Everyone will be on their 6th or 7th pint. It's pretty normal in the UK. We're Dalkaholics. Yeah, I'm a Dalkaholic. Missed another charge, bro. What's wrong with my aim today? One beer in, and I can't hit anything. You're a proud. Wait, what? You're a proud Dalkaholic pre-built. Wait, look at your Twitch channel pic. Is that you with a beer? is that your profile pic? It's just you with a beer there? I saw it. Yeah, I am drinking. I'm drinking Terra, which is actually. Let me switch the camera back. So I'm drinking this stuff here, Terra, from AGM. It's a carbonated beer. Well, it's a 100% real carbonated beer. Made from pure AG malt, which is apparently Australian. I don't know. Australian malt. I don't like this beer, actually. It tastes like shit, though. I don't want to be sponsored by this, but I prefer Cass. Yeah, it's 100% real carbonated beer. So the bubbles are not fake. I don't understand what it means by 100% real carbonated. Can you get fake? Does that mean that you can buy fake carbonated drinks that are not actually fizzy? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? What hardcore build would I recommend? Sorry, the cat sat right in front of my chat here. I can't see it. For hardcore, I think honestly, if you're concerned about survivability, try the Thorns builds. Core's Banquet for you. I like Core's light. Though I like Cass. Cass Cold Brew. It's a Korean beer. It's my favorite. That's what I would usually drink. But this was a present. This beer was a present, so free beer also tastes fantastic. It's fantastic. Best flavor of beer is free. I like the cold. You like the cold ones? Me too. The cold ones are 100% the shit. %. That's huge. Excuse me. Cat looks a little confused. Did I drink in Mythos, Stella, Corona, Extra, and Gold? Just waiting for someone to say, like, Carlsberg Special Brew. Or K9 Cider. Oh, fucking hell. Be better off just drinking battery acid. Your Bob ripped yesterday because Windows had switched your keyboard layout from US to UK? Fucking hell. That's rough. I have, so I actually, my mouse is pretty fucked because the cat keeps chewing on the cable and the cable's like hanging in pieces. So I've actually got 2 keybinds for my Scroll of Escape now. I think that's probably a good, sounds like it's probably a good shout just for anyone because you never know when something like that might happen and you want 2 keybinds. I got one on my mouse, one on my keyboard. You've learned your lesson? Me too. I learned mine. That's why I'm doing this. Was that a level 100 as well? I'll just wait for him to bleed out. It shouldn't take a second. Actually, it kind of is taking a second. $82 replacement. Ah, fuck, you almost had it. Next time. Go again. What are you doing, Ken? That's like a little confused. Oh yeah, dude. Licking those toes. Skill. Aww. Hello. Oh, nice miss, dude. Nice miss. We'll take that every day of the week. Yo. Yeah, on controller, dude, you're just fucked. You gotta press like 5 buttons and stand on 1 foot to use a Scroll of Escape. Back to Twitch? No, just they've not cut me off yet. So, you know, obviously I had a couple of streams off trying to collect myself, figure out what I want to do. But we're going to do a couple of streams before I go to England. But I am leaving to England like next weekend. So, you know, there's not many days left, really. Even though they're cutting us off on the 27th here in Korea, I'm not going to be streaming past the 22nd because I'm going to England. And I don't think I'll be streaming every single day, just because, like, honestly, my motivation took a big hit. Cutting me off from what? Twitch. Completely. They're leaving the country. Like, Twitch will no longer work in South Korea. Like, it's essentially being banned. So it's kind of like both parties are kind of responsible, but yeah, I mean, essentially they disagreed with cost of running Twitch in the Korea, and now it's going to go away. It's pretty sad, dude. Pretty sad. Didn't do a good job with that, did I? You're going to visit family as well? Strictly going for visa. Family. I'm going to visit family. So I'm throwing like an impromptu wedding. Though I'm already married. My family in the UK. The fuck was that? My family in the UK have not seen me get married. We've not had a wedding, so I wanted to do that for them. So I've been doing that a lot. VPN, no. No, unfortunately, there will be like literally no way around it, from what I understand. And if you like, even if a way around it is found, then unfortunately it will become a bannable offense because Twitch have to enforce like Korean policy. So there's like essentially Korea, like I don't know what like happened, but like Korea are making it so that like Twitch have to ban anybody who streams from the country because they're not allowed.
I can't do that here.
There's a chance that it might be okay, but there's basically no information about what's happening, and the Twitch customer support is like the most useless thing you've ever fucking seen in your life. It's like wiping your ass with razor wire. You just wouldn't want to do it. Like, it's just no point. You'd rather just not. Like, speaking with their customer support. They're fucking useless. I had like one. I'm not even kidding, right? I probably opened tickets. I probably opened about 20 tickets with Twitch, like support cases, and I think maybe in only 2 they actually even bothered to read what I'd put. The rest of them just copy and pasted something in and then left it, then just closed the fucking case. Absolutely shit customer service. Hey, lunatic. But yeah, it's pretty rough, dude. It's pretty rough. You just can't ask them, like, and like I said, there's no information. I'm not even kidding you. There's like 4 lines. They just say that Twitch streamers that onboarded with their affiliate or partner applications as Korea as their country of residence, which by the way I didn't, wouldn't be able to monetize their content from the 27th. But I'm actually, my account is English. I onboarded as with the UK as my country of residence. And initially when I asked them, I was like, hey, does this apply to me then? Because of the wording, it sounds like it only affects Korean residents. And they said, no, you'll be fine. You can continue streaming, no problem. But then, like, last week, I reached out to them again on a different issue, and the person I spoke to, like, basically dropped a bomb and said, like, oh, no, you definitely won't be able to stream. And then I, like, basically opened about 1 million tickets, emailed, like, every department I could. And they're now all saying that, yeah, no, you're not going to be able to stream in any capacity, and you definitely won't be able to monetize even if you figure out a way. What's the plan? Probably not, Seko, no. I'll have to let you guys know. I've not really decided. So make sure you're in the Discord if you want to stay in touch past the 27th, because I might not be able to talk to you here anymore. So on my last stream, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to wear a low-cut top, some fake boobs, and I don't know, maybe just have my legs spread apart on the desk. And we'll just watch porn all day, so it'd be great. Actually, find it at last, a hot tub stream. Yeah, it's finally happening, boys. Hey. So, oh god, I think I'm gonna be, because we keep talking about it, there's gonna be a lot of people coming in halfway through. But long story short, Dabu, I live in South Korea, and Twitch is being pulled out of South Korea. It won't be here anymore. You won't be able to connect to it, and so I won't be able to stream. I've been looking for alternatives to get around it, but there really doesn't seem to be any. TikTok? Do you really think that like the 15-year-old viewers on TikTok watch Diablo? No, VPN is not an option, unfortunately. Because, like, they seem to be extraordinarily good at detecting where you're from, even if you have a VPN enabled, which is quite impressive, actually. But it's also a thing where essentially they are also having to enforce Korean policy. So like Korea itself is making it so that Twitch cannot pay people that are in this country. And that means that they are taking like extreme measures to make sure like nobody's doing that. So they can't be like, you know, fucking, I don't know, had like legal action taken against them or whatever. People do stream on TikTok, but I dare you to... I challenge you to find a Diablo 4 TikTok streamer with, like, viewers. I'd love to see that. No, I might not even be able to stream at all, DB. Like, the website will just be gone. It'd be dead, gone, adios, amigo. Yeah, imagine trying to do a full barbarian build guide video in 1 minute. Lol. I'd be impressed. I should try it. If there's actually a if there's a Diablo streamer with like more than 5 viewers on TikTok, I might look at it. And YouTube, the other streaming platforms, guys, like I promise you, are like graveyards. Like the only reason somebody streams on YouTube, or the only reason that somebody streams on Kick, is because they got banned from Twitch. They're just where people go to die. Then that's the reason for you? What is? I'm getting blanket banned, though. Just I'm in the wrong country, boys. They get a contract. Yeah, some people take the payday, of course. But like any time that they take the payday, they go there and like their viewer their viewer count like gets hacked. Like no, not even that. It goes down by like 75%. But The problem is, guys, I don't actually 100% exactly know what's going to happen because Twitch don't seem to be able to give a particularly consistent or clear answer. Like, they just won't give any information. They just say, no, we don't think there's a way that you can do it. Okay, thanks for contacting us. Fuck off, bye. And they're doing that to everybody. There's like a whole bunch of streamers I've been reaching out to. I've been speaking to. I've met like loads of really awesome streamers, by the way, over the past week. And yeah, I mean, they're just fucking useless. Like, all of us are just having the same issue where they just insta-close our tickets, copy and paste the FAQ, and then just fucking move on to the next one, which is usually, you know, another one of us. So you get no fucking help. We just have to wait and see on the 27th what we can and can't do, and then try and make a decision as to how to approach it from there. Because, like, you know, that maybe I can stream to the YouTube servers and I'll be fine. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I can stream to the Japan servers for Twitch and I'll be fine. Or maybe I can do that, but I can't monetize. But then I can push my Patreon, or I can push my YouTube memberships or PayPal donations harder, right? Or I might not be able to do any of it. Or I might be fine. Who the fuck knows? They won't tell me. They don't know. They can't. Like, I'll ask them, like, can I stream on Japanese servers? We can't say right now. Can I monetize if I, like, connect to Japanese? We can't say right now. We don't know. Sorry, we don't know. We'll escalate the we'll escalate this to our internal team, and they'll get back to you. By the way, I did that 3 times. After 3 weeks, they close the ticket and don't respond. Fucking customer service. No, my Twitch account is English, British. There's not a single fucking person in the Twitch customer like support department that actually does any work. Not a single one of them. Well, no, there's 2. There's 2 that I like. There's 2 that I actually spoke to that like didn't treat me like a piece of dog shit that they had just stepped in. So, you know, shout out to Goku and Gragas. I remember their names because they were nice. Way blackout. Do you have a bank account in the UK? I do. Perhaps get paid there. It's not so much that, Nikisha. Like, if I'm streaming from Korea, that's the issue. I'm physically in Korea. Like, that seems to be the problem. So essentially, when I go live and they detect that the source of the stream is from Korea, they're just not going to let it come through. Set up a SOC server. I don't know, like, if I relay my connection through, like, a VPN, fuck knows if, like, I can even stream with the delay. I don't really know what I can do. I've been looking at like a number of options. But because I don't know what they're using or how they're detecting where I am. I have no idea, right? I don't know what method they're using to determine who and, you know, what can stream where and all that bollocks. I don't know what I'm trying to avoid. I don't know what hurdle I'm trying to jump. And so without that information, I can't even prepare for it. So that's why I'm saying, like, really until the 27th, I can't do anything because I actually don't know what's happening. Because Twitch don't know what's happening. Oh, Dabu, mate. I could probably show you about 50 emails I've sent to Twitch explaining that, and they don't read it. They just say, if you're in Korea, you're fucked. Well, the thing is, guys, I actually tried using a hardware like level MAC address changer, IP changer, static IP change, MAC address mask, and they still figured out I was here when I was streaming to this server because I didn't get a FOD saved. So I tried like the most big dick VPN I could possibly get my hands on, and I still couldn't get them to, I still couldn't get it to recognize me as streaming from another country. I just don't know what the fuck. I just don't know. It's the best way for XP without the blood harvest. The faults. The faults are crazy good for XP. You want to do those for sure. All right, there we go. I got all of my shit. Use like gravity. That'd be fucking hideous. I'll stream to I'll open a Discord in England and then call myself and then stream to Discord and capture that screen. There is a workaround. Starlink lets you set your location for the UK and you don't have to update it for 2 months regardless of where you live. So every 2 months you just got to go back to the UK and keep going. Yeah, no, I don't know about that, mate. I have to go back to the UK. I gotta go back to the UK every 2 months, mate. I hope. Who's paying for that? Socks. Socks is a static IP, right? Why am I in Korea? That's where my wife is. Right, let's try and do that. Let's try and do that dungeon now, actually. Yeah, that's unfortunately not an option for me because my parents are both completely and utterly illiterate when it comes to IT. It takes about a 4-hour phone call to help my dad install a printer that has plug and play. No Andariels? No. Ronkin? No, I don't have one. I wish. What you use for HOTA? What do you mean? I don't have a HOTA build running at the moment. You could check my my channel. I have a HOTA build video guide on there. Geronimo. Printers are made by demons. You just plug it in. He's just too dumb to do that. I like my dad. He's a great guy, but he is fucking dumb as sticks when it comes to shit like that. Sorry, Shorty. He's asking on YouTube, mate. Quick to react though. Because you remote desktop so you can fix it. Still has to do something. You underestimate his power, Nikisha. I remember one time I was trying to teach him to log into his email and I ended up having to go around to his house. I live fairly close. He'd been typing his email address in the address bar in Google, you know, in his browser for the entire like 45 minutes I was talking to him. Like, there's no way. I'd have to actually go to England, set this up, and then hope he never turns it off, which he will. Like, he would immediately turn it off. I wouldn't even be back on the plane before he's already closed the laptop and fucking shut whatever it was down. And his computers are riddled with viruses. I wouldn't want anything connecting from his house to my house. Hell to the fucking no, dude. Riddled. Absolutely fucking riddled, mate. The only way to fix his computers is to take a flamethrower to them. Because they are fucked. They are fucked. So bad. Right, I need to check what key I had. I think I had a decent one for the video, but I need to test build a little further. Yeah, Mercy's reach is decent. Morgan's work is decent. Try and craft a relatively good one now just to test the build. Let's make fucking 10. Charnel House, no boss. Arkan's Grasp. Pretty big dungeon. Mariner's Refuge, Death Pulse, Rhyme Scar, Cumdor. Blood Blisters is a little risque because I don't really have any way to deal with it. Right, this one has a boss. It's a ghost as well, I think. 27th. I wanted to do in game once you have your build. I want to get back into it. I mean, getting your build is no easy feat. If you're trying to get like all your Uber uniques and stuff, like that's already like a month's worth of playtime there. But after that, essentially, you're looking at getting ready for Gauntlet. That's about it. It's a pretty fun season to like level up and get a build running. There's a lot of new builds and stuff out right now, but we're still waiting for the Gauntlet. But hopefully that won't be too long. Kind of want to... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. A lot of buttons to press with this build. Fuck. They should die. My bleed's just taking forever to kill them. There we go. I don't think X-Files is doing anything. Honestly. Retry. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of annoying, actually, that my fucking chains end up, like, killing most of the enemies I'm attacking, so I don't get to even rupture them properly. God damn. What's that? Pot of Cinders? Fuck, I messed up. See if I can get a big group of enemies. It does a lot of damage. But actually, the chains do too much damage, which is kind of annoying. Andrea's lifesteal doesn't decount for temerity. Oh, that's fucking... That's pretty legit, dude. Holy moly. Yeah, that's good information. But yeah, holy shit. Yeah, you won't be dying with an Andariel's plus temerity. Not happening. Leave me alone, you fucking spooky ghost bastard. See ya, nerd. Wait. He healed off of my bot, dude. Are you kidding me? Well, this seems to be doing pretty well. I think the guy I need is actually just here, no? No, I was wrong. Oh, no, he is. Right. Oh, there's a few of them, right. I forgot this dungeon. Nice. Where'd he go, though? Fucking missed. Now the boss is going to be the main test for this build. So I'm going to see how this goes, but I'm not feeling too optimistic. You know, not terrible. Not terrible. Yeah, not terrible. I've definitely seen worse. For a REND build, that's actually not bad. Running Temerity and Salix, yeah, that's not a good idea. I mean, you basically, your barrier would never take damage ever. Like that would make you beyond invincible. But I mean, maybe there are certain builds out there that would benefit from that, to be honest, because Temerity, if you have room for Conceited, is better than Tibolt's. So I could definitely see that being a thing, for sure. Alright, let's grab Morgan's work. I do like Morgan's, but should I do Mercy's? It's got a big... Yeah, let's do Mercy's. No ways, Roken. Yeah, Invigorating Fury does work. That's why I use it so much. Did I try NordVPN? I've tried every VPN. I've tried Private, Exit Lag, Nord. There's another one I tried as well. I can't remember the name of it. I tried a few. Yeah, I did try a few. Let me see. I'm gonna go quickly toilet, and then we're gonna try and what's the word? Do this YouTube video recording. I'm gonna try. Oh shit! I didn't even realize I was on cat cam that whole time. Whoopsie daisy! I was supposed to be. Be right back. Ears are really bothering, bothering you, aren't they, Kim? Look, like an alien. Trying to help the cat out here a minute. Seems to have really, like, itchy ears or something. Alright. Is that better? You want me to do the video with the octopus head? Fuck it, let's go. Where is it? Alright, we'll just pop this on just for no reason, and we'll just do the video as an octopus. Yeah. Which way do I put it? This way? PoE is a blessing and a curse regardless. What do you reckon? Why? I don't know if Rob will. He's having a lot of success here still. He'll probably be alright. Same like Woody. Woody's got like no real reason to switch over at the moment because they're kind of secure in themselves. Yeah, he does that with like he like dabbles in others, but I speak with Woody on a regular basis. I think he's probably not going anywhere anytime soon. Obviously, I can't speak for him, but no, I think Rob is very unlikely to go anywhere. Strong VPN worked well for you. I don't know if it's going to be a VPN issue though. I can't tell until I know. Like until they turn it off and I try, I won't know if it'll work or not. Because I can't even test now. That's the thing. All right, so we're going to do this here. I'm going to record this video. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit so I can hear myself speak. Ugh. Hey, what's up, Fear? I'm just about to start a recording, guys, so I'm not going to be able to like pay attention to chat for like 10 minutes. And we'll go from there. Okay, lads, we're going to do a REND build. The last, probably main build of the season. We'll see if anything else sort of comes around with the gauntlet, but let me open my map here. We're going to do, as always, a tier 100 dungeon. We got Mercy's Reach. And this is on hardcore, if that makes any difference. I do have a cheat death elixir on because it's hardcore, and also a cold resist elixir because I don't have resistance cap on that for this. So that's what I'm using there. But yeah, as always, don't forget there will be a build planner down in the description below so you can follow along. But I will go over the build, show you what it can do, talk a little bit about it, and all of that good stuff while playing this dungeon here. And also, don't forget you can also... I said also like 500 times because... I haven't got any brain cells left apparently, but you can support the content by just leaving a sub or check out the Patreon or become a channel member on YouTube here because we're not going to be streaming anymore from the 27th by the looks of it. Twitch is leaving South Korea and that's where I live. And we're going to keep doing the guides and stuff like that, so easy peasy. This is a bit of an untraditional bleed build. It's mostly based around Rupture, so we're just grabbing enemies in and then just hitting them with the Rupture, and it pretty much deletes everything. Actually, I'm having a bit of a problem with the build where the chains themselves often kill too many enemies. And I don't have anything to Rupture, so I didn't get the resets on the cooldown. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting variation versus what I think most other people would have gone for. I really like the way this one plays. Allows you just kind of do that, run off, and all of those things will die. Now, you probably won't want to just run off if you're actually trying to get the loot, but we're just going to try and get through this as fast as possible. My gear is probably the most substandard it's been for any of the builds that I've done this season, so this is definitely not a best case scenario for what this build can do. But you can see it's actually doing pretty well. I shouldn't have walked into that, though. In regards of like AoE clear. Let's try and get the rest of these enemies here. Goats are running around all over the place. And it will definitely get the job done. Now, it's not going to be a super fast build when it comes to the gauntlet, unfortunately. This will probably not be a strong contender for that. However, for a sort of a shake-up of playing the same old thing, or if you just love bleed builds, then this will definitely be the one for you. I will say as well, this is using no Uber Uniques whatsoever, no stones, no gear, nothing like that. So this is a very achievable build as a season starter for somebody who just doesn't play the game 400 hours a week. Whoop. Now, obviously, you can improve it with Uber Uniques, and I'll talk a little bit about that when we're talking about the gear. So I've done that thing I do every video and forgotten to do the objective and carried on walking and talking. Let's quickly do that, run back, and we'll check that out. All right, here we go. Now, where this build is probably going to have its sort of difficulties will be a boss fight. That's why we've picked Mercy's Reach, has a boss on it. And I believe this one is a Blood Bishop, so it's not the hardest boss in the world in terms of like its HP and stuff like that, but it'll give us a pretty good idea of what it's like to fight an Uber boss by ourselves like Doriel, because it's roughly the same HP. Doriel will have a little bit more, but it's not so big a difference that it's going to be like a, you know, an accurate representation of what this build is like. I will say don't expect to be one-shotting Doriel with it though, for sure. Alright, I don't have Wrath of the Berserker, so I am going to be losing a lot of damage here, but I'm not going to wait around forever. So I like to open with the Rupture, actually, because that gives us an attack speed boost. Obviously, you then just build up a bunch of bleed and then execute it again. And this is actually a terrible start because my pet keeps getting silenced by the Tomb Lord. You know, this is really bad. I might even be... you know what, guys? I don't think I can even use this recording because this boss is silencing the pet, so I can't generate Fury. Alright. Well, that's not good. I didn't know that that happens. Did you guys know that the pet doesn't attack if it's inside one of those whirly boys? That's news to me. Yeah, I can't use that. What the fuck? I had no idea that that could happen. Interesting. Wow, that's terrible. I had no idea that that was the case. What the fuck? I wasn't getting any fury. Alright, well, I guess I'm doing another dungeon instead. I had another one, right? Yeah, doing this Morgan's work. This doesn't have a proper boss in it, which kind of bugs me. I'm gonna try and craft another one. Well, that was a new discovery. Halfway through a recording as well. How about that? Fuck.
No witchcraft here. Only honest magics.
Yeah, that's way too shitty a representation. That was like a worst case scenario. That's not how you want to build to look in a video. I have to try again, so I'm going to do my best to try and craft a key here, but I guess I'm going into Morgan's work, which doesn't actually have a boss, really. Fuck. I think I need slacking. I don't think this is any good. I don't think this is any good.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have a Mariner's Refuge.
Father bless.
That's all of my dust gone, so GG. Slacking. Like that. In the chest. What chest? You can't give me dust. It's okay, boys. I'm fine. I need a ring then. I need a ring. Crit chance is actually pretty bad. Like, crit I don't really use. So those rings with crit on them are a bit useless. Overpower is also useless. That ring's kind of bad. That ring's an aspect ring. So I guess I'll use this ring. At least my res is looking okay. You saw a sigil? I didn't. No. Alright, let me take that. I think this will be an improvement as well. This happens. Sometimes you figure things out on the fly and have to make some slight adjustments to the build. That's better. It's all good. I'll do this one, guys. This works for me. Though Morgan's work will be pretty bad for this build. I don't know, maybe Shorty, maybe you could craft a couple, see if you get any good ones at bosses. I'd appreciate that, actually. Are they better options than the Shaco and Conceited? A better option, yeah, Shaco definitely. And for the Grandfather, I'd probably not replace Conceited, but instead replace one of the Twister aspects. Thank you, Shorty. Appreciate it. Dang. This gear sucks. Maybe a little dark, but not full time. If I'm forced to. Content won't be stopping. Just streaming's, you know, it's a small part of what I do. Any good aspects, perhaps? Why have I got Berserk Ripping? That's a good question. I think it's because I haven't got Wanton Rupture. Or anything, actually, that I can use. Yeah, I actually haven't got I haven't got an aspect I can use. I want to use Iron Blood or something else. Iron Blood is pretty decent, actually. Yeah, I don't have anything I can actually use, which is pretty troll. I'm looking around. If I was lucky enough to find something of Wanton Rupture, that'd be good, but I can't. I could use Imbiber, I could use War Weapons Master for extra cooldown reduction, but I don't know if I need that. Physical damage reduction, so that would work only in armor here. I like the extra damage, because damage is not exactly this build's strong point. What's up, Sack? Someone died during a carry? That's rough. Wait, Shorty, are you in the middle of something, buddy? I don't know if I should be waiting or not. I'm not the only one who's killing people's ults. Hey, I didn't kill anybody's ult. Morgraf did that to himself, okay? That had nothing to do with me. You gotta run a dungeon? Oh, is your character dead? Rip. Oh, pretty tired. I did not. Oh, where have I just gone? That sucks. I remember that. I didn't realize you hadn't re-leveled. Right, let's go back. Been playing with his butt. Let me sell these.
Fair trade.
Any rerolls here that I can do to make myself a little bit more powerful? Pretty good weapon. Yeah, this gear is by no means the best. This is a pretty gnarly Ancient Oath. Max roll vulnerable damage, max roll close damage, very close to max roll on Berserker, max roll on the stats, and almost max on the effect. Like, that's actually a pretty fucking gnarly boy. That's wild. Scusi. Well, it doesn't attack with a weapon, right? But it does hit for quite a lot. It doesn't use a weapon. It's not using any weapon. My chains is like fucking battering people. I was throwing those chains out and shit's getting El Deletoed. And it's actually making the build a little bit less good. There's a weird problem to have. It's just too strong. What's up, Nick? Level 30, first ever Barb. Keep finding Fury super hard. When does it get better? Probably around about like level... World tier 4. Yeah, I'm not using any... I'm using Fortify support because I need to get Fortified. Resource support, Safeguard, Duration, Initiative. I just need my pet not to be getting silenced or I ran out of Fury. That was a blind spot in the build I didn't anticipate. So that was actually a pretty... It was pretty good that I came across that because it was a blind spot in the build I wasn't aware of. It's a weird one though, for sure. You know, I could run this and then run Temerity, and I would never die. But then I'd lose my Unstoppable. Yeah, it's definitely an option as well. We're just waiting. So if anyone's wondering why I'm just wandering around town, we're waiting for just waiting for Shorty. He's offered to craft some sigils for me so I can get a good one, and we'll try and get a recording for this build done because you know it's actually pretty strong. Like it is. It's not the fastest, but it's actually a pretty damn strong build with no uber uniques, and it's bleed, which you don't see very often. I just replied to some massages while I'm at it as well. I'm very popular person. Lots of business. Lots of family. Is Whirlwind a no-go? No, it's definitely playable, mate. Definitely playable. Pretty smooth, I think. Like, it's honestly not terrible. I got the octopus head on for my build video. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna try another way to record it in a second. Yeah, okay. So I didn't mean to stop you. Can I do tier 100 without really good gear? Yeah. Nick, I can, like, if like you have decent gear, you can do a dungeon with half of your gear not equipped. Like, if I go into my charge barb, I could probably take my helmet, my chest, my pants. Oh, maybe I'll keep the pants on. So helmet, chest, gloves, and both my rings off, and probably both my two-handed weapons, and still do a tier 100. Diablo, once you kind of clue into it, is a really easy game. Should I help you with that dungeon, Shorty? Seems to be taking my boy a hot minute, so I'm gonna go help him. He's naked. What's this? Oh, there we go. I came and just cast one ability in one. You're welcome. Done, yeah. You're welcome. That was all me. I was hoping for a good one to aim for as you level. I wouldn't say leveling. Like, any build that you see with 3 shouts in it, Nick, is usually a build that will perform pretty clunky until the late game. So I'd recommend using something that doesn't have 3 shouts in it. And there's a lot of options. Walking Arsenal, Upheaval, Charge, Brawling Charge, and I guess, like, you know, a build like this, Rend, that doesn't use more than 1 shout. Stuff like that. I have quite a few leveling build guides on my channel if you want to check them out. There's at least 3, I think. Oh, you can't do it? We gotta get you to level 25. That should be pretty easy though, right? If we just go to the capstone. What do you reckon? If we just go to the capstone, we can get you to 25 easy. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll do that. No problem. No problemo.
I must wait for my companions.
I'm guessing we're on. Wait, we got to crank it up to WT2. Is this some boosting? only cause he's crafting me some sigils. You know? Yes.
Not while I'm in town.
Oh my word. The lag. Alright, let's get you to 25 then, my dude. Watch chains just kill everything. There's
Not ready yet.
it's a new ranged barb build. Just fucking get over here. He actually survived. What the fuck? That's weird.
I'm not ready.
Where's the mob density though? Place is a ghost town. Latest potatoes. Thanks for hanging out, Perp man. See you on the flippity dip. You're not leveling as fast as I thought you would. Game's rigged. It's only ever like 2 enemies in each room. What the fuck? Place is a ghost town. I'm fast. Sort of. I'm killing most of the enemies here in the hope that it's like granting some XP, but I guess not. We'll just have to get you to world tier 3 and then kill a couple of things there. But this is the problem I'll have on the boss on what's it called? You can't grab them in and they'll spread out. And it'll actually be really bad for me on Morgan's Works. I don't trust myself. Man, this fucking slow. It'll spread out like fuck.
I need time to do that.
I just walk my pet around, let my pet do it.
I need your time.
Ugh. More mob density, even at a low level, please. Hey, go, what's up, man? You miss Frenzy Barb? You can still play it, just it's not as good as the other options. Definitely play it though. It's not useless. TP out now there, mate. The next room will spawn it, mate. You want to TP out now. Let me know when you're out. And then I'll continue. Looks like you're out. Yeah, you're out. Nice. Yeah, this next room would have been it. Alright, I believe you are safe to spawn onto me, champ. Yep, you are. I'm surprised this door hasn't been fixed. It's an interesting and like immediately obvious bug in the game. You in the entrance? You are. Okay, sweet. So does this thing stay alive if I kill it now? Yeah. Interesting. Alright, let's go for world tier 3. And we'll see where we can go from there. Oh, Wanton Rupture. Your Rupture does not remove bleeds damage from enemies. This can only occur once every 19 seconds. But my question is that once every 19 seconds per enemy or just in general? Like, is that just... Because that means it's like never, ever, ever, ever going to be up on a boss.
All right, traveler.
I mean, it's better than Berserk Ripping, don't get me wrong, so I'll slap it on real quick. So I'll plonk that on. Oh, I was already on it. Well, we'll see. Let me make a world tier 3 nightmare sigil. I think I tried it at the beginning of the season and I haven't looked again at it since. I guess it doesn't matter what I do. So if I open this bad boy up, just you stay in the beginner. Oh wait, you can craft now? Wait, so you can craft if you're in world tier 3. That's weird. Oh, that's strange. So you can actually get around the level 25 requirement if you do this. Huh, how about that? Trade cancelled? Rude. Bet they're account bound or something now, right? They are. Ah, see, I remember. Fuck. What you have to do is I can't. The way you have to do it is you have to open the key for me and then I take it. Fuck, I forgot about that. But that means I gotta get you to world tier 4. Never mind. Oh, no. Well, we tried. Yeah, but he's not in world tier 4. I'd have to get him through another dungeon. Alright, I think I'll just take the L here. And I'll just do the Morgan's work. All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Forgot that they were soulbound. We're all right though. We got this, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna do another recording here, boys. Don't worry about it. We got this. I'm not in world tier 4. Just trolls on trolls. Okay. All good, shorty. I'm going to start recording now, so chat going to just be AFK sort of for the next 10 minutes-ish in total. Okay, boys, we're finally taking a look at REND. We have a pretty interesting take on the build here, or it's more of a bleed build in general than it is like specifically REND. And we're going to do a tier 100 Morgan's work here with Stormbane's Wrath. That'd be pretty fun, I guess. And this is on hardcore if that matters. So this is Death Evasion Elixir, and I've also got an All Resist Elixir because my gear is really low item power on this one. But even so, this is actually a really fun build, a unique playstyle, strong enough to do this kind of content, and can actually do a reasonably good job on bosses. But unfortunately, this dungeon doesn't quite have like a one-to-one, you know, it's got a triple boss, so they're not going to be the best to represent the single target DPS, which is the weakest point of this build, but I think you'll still get a pretty good, oh, that's going to hurt, a pretty good idea of how it's going to work. And as always, we'll talk a bit about the build, show the skills, the Paragon, and everything at the end, and there's a build planner in the description for those of you who want to take a look at that instead. And just, you know, I'm going to keep saying this across my next couple of videos, but it looks like I might not be able to stream on Twitch anymore because I live in Korea, and that's a whole thing. I'm not too sure if I can get around that issue. I'll let you know as soon as possible, so if you're not already, make sure you're following me on like Discord or Twitter, because I'll be talking about that a lot as the, you know, the days come on there. And if you want to help support the content, because I'm not going to be stopping, you know, the YouTube videos or anything like that, and then you can, you know, possibly look at becoming a YouTube channel member or a Patreon member. And we'll also be building out some rewards for people who do that. But let's get back into looking at the build. Stormbane's Wrath is just not my favorite thing in the world. Especially when I'm still kind of getting used to the playstyle of the build myself as well. But you're just dragging enemies in, hitting them with a Rupture, and moving on. And it hits so damn hard that that is enough to kill 90% of the enemies in the game. And actually, even the chains by itself will often kill most enemies, which is... it's actually kind of a little frustrating. I want to grab them in and do the Rupture, but the chains will often just kill them for you. So, you know, good. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Doing too much damage, you can't really argue with that. We'll just go through here. We're using Iron Skin instead of Triple Shout as like our defensives. We do have Berserk coming from a number of sources as well. This is a berserk build. Let's just grab these enemies in. It's not a good dungeon for this because enemies get stuck on doors with steel grasp, which is something I wish I had remembered before starting this particular dungeon. But we'll get through this. Luckily, Rupture has that nice big AoE bleed, which will just absolutely melt everything in the vicinity. Enemy champion got me there. Did I get my Rupture out? Oh, that really hurt. I must have I must have eaten one of those on the face there. I messed up my Ruptures there due to the damage, so doing this a little bit of the hard way. Let's see if we can get this Herald dead. So if you don't get the resets on that, that's something that can happen. You need to be getting like those Ruptures into pretty big juicy groups of enemies, or you will kind of lose like the rhythm of the build, because you're resetting the cooldown through killing, because we have disembowel. So that was a play mistake on my part there. That's why we kind of had to run around doing no damage for a minute. But honestly, if you don't play like a potato like me, and you'll be fine when stuff like that happens. You see that Rupture there killed everything. I don't even have to worry about them. They're dead. Alright. I wish the bleed time was a little quicker. Alright, we're going to be up on the bosses pretty soon.
Not ready yet.
I think I got them. There was an enemy champion there. Got to make sure you grab those in. Those are going to be a priority to kill, because that will completely gimp your Rupture if one of those damage reduction aura boys are knocking around. But look at that bleed. Deleted. Tier 100 enemies. And they're the big boys. These are quite tanky. Oh, that's not good. I'm actually going to just wait for Wrath of the Berserker to come up. Make sure I've got as much damage going into this fight as possible. Because the bosses split up and I can't use the chains on them, I'm a little bit worried about my damage here, but let's see how we do. Might be alright, you never know. So you open with the Rupture, and the reason for that is it goes as an attack speed boost. And you're going to want that. Even if you're not like got a bleed on them, and then you can use Rupture again afterwards in order to execute that bleed. Yeah, as you can see, this is not a perfect boss for us. We got the goddamn Stormbane standing on the enemies, and they're running around, which is not great. But we got through them pretty easy there. Now, what I will try and do, perhaps, is actually include a quick overlay, or just a quick video over the top of this showing me killing another boss, and that give you maybe a better idea of what this can do in a 1v1 situation without Stormbanes just like messing up everything. But let's get into the gear now and talk about all of that. I guess I didn't mention, but this actually is using no Ubers at all. So we got none here, and we've got none on the pet or anything like that. But, I mean, the sort of takeaway key components here, this gear sucks, so refer to the build planner in the description to know exactly what you want to take. But we're using Magnum Opus. We're scaling damage off of Max Fury, which we have a lot of, and you can use dual wield on Rupture and also on REND, so we're getting a lot of damage from that. Ancient's Oath. This is actually an insane Ancient's Oath, and this is boosting our damage like way higher. Gives us a ton of extra utility as well, because we're getting huge grabs from the steel grasps, and it has like insane stats on it for a bleed build. Vulnerable, berserking, and close is all really good. So make sure when you're fighting bosses like you saw me doing there, even though I can't grab them in, I threw that grab out like every couple of Ruptures to make sure I had that damage boost actually up there and running. As for everything else, it's pretty much like just regular legendaries. But as for the stats and the aspects, definitely refer to the build planner, because a lot of this is not perfect. Like some of these rings, 807, 925, 801, it's just like hand me down. Getting gear this season has not been easy for me, so it's been a real struggle. As for the pet, we have Tempest and Adrenaline, and we have Safeguard, Fortify, and Resource. Now, we don't have many sources of Fortify, so this is really quite hard to not do with at the moment. But if you do have the two uber unique ones, then I would just slap Evernight in there. And the same with Genesis. You'd put this over here instead of Initiative. And then Initiative, all it does here is actually teleport the bot to you to make sure it casts Flash on you as soon as it can. And then the other two just maintain the uptime. So it's all pretty good generic stuff there. As for Uber Uniques that you can use in the gear here, I mean, a Shaco is a no-brainer. You could, if you're finding that you're not feeling tanky enough, use a, what's it called, Doomblade, but Doombringer. Well, I forgot the name of it there, but I wouldn't recommend it. Your DPS would drop a lot. Starless Sky is fantastic. Salix, very good option as well, but you would need to shift the build around quite a bit. But I'll try and include a Uber version of this build as well in the description. And let's finally look at the skills in Paragon. Now, pretty run-of-the-mill bleed build here. If you are finding, if you do have the your unique stones and you're using the Evernight and you're replacing Fortify, you may want to use Strategic Iron Skin here. But we have Iron Skin as our main defensive. We've paired this with Iron Warrior, so it's unstoppable, DR, barrier, a heal. It's everything. A form of damage and Berserk here, which is great. All of the Berserk bonuses that you'd expect. An insane amount of ranks of Steel Grass. Literally, I'm almost tempted to call this a Steel Grass build, but it's, you know, it's a really cool cool ability for this because these two just pair together really nicely. And then, you know, Wrath of the Berserker, of course. And I have some points in Wallop, which I wouldn't necessarily have, but that's on my amulet. So, you know, that is what it is. Now, my Paragon board is a little bit adjusted from what you guys will see in the video. Sorry, in the build planner, because I have to take some extra resistances around because my gear sucks so bad. But we are running Aya, Exploit, Ambidextrous, Disembowel, and Imbiber. Ambidextrous is always on the Carnage board. Make sure you're boosting all of these nodes here because you're really, really going to want that. We have all of this Max Fury. And then, of course, we have Blood Rage basically every single build. I'm running Hemorrhage here for a pretty sizable bonus damage to our bleeds. And then, finally, we have Decimator over here with Imbiber. Now, if you don't like how Imbiber feels, if you prefer to have more cooldown on your chains and on your Rupture, which but like it's actually probably a pretty even like equivalency here, you could go for Weapon Master in this node instead and go for the Dexterity. I'd rotate it if that was what I was going to do. I'd rotate it, come through this end, get the Dex. But yeah, I would definitely not blame you for wanting to take this instead, but I find that as long as I don't mess up the rotation, I actually don't really ever need it because I have a lot of cooldown reduction. But yeah, that is the build there. So let me know what you thought of this one. Sorry it took me so long to get around to a bleed build. I know a lot of you really, really wanted to play it this season, but just not getting gear and trying to go through the big list of new builds that we had this season took a while to get through. And yeah, let me know you liked it by leaving a comment, like the video, subscribe, and all of that. I hate to do it, but don't forget you can support the content by checking out any one of the different revenues like that you can go through. Everything down in the description. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bang! All right. What did I miss? I fucking hate Stormbane Wrath. I'm there trying to make the build look good, and the fucking Stormbane is like, it's like dumping on me every time I go near the bosses. What a pain in the ass. Do I do eternal runs? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. All right, let me see. Well, it looks like we might be doing some Dorial runs. Ooh, exciting. I can't wait to get fucking nothing. I don't want to do it on this Barb, though. I'm going to quickly do a dungeon and farm some... I need to get some tongues. What do you... Actually, hang on a minute. We got some guys... We got some guys of fine taste and culture in the... to chat, right? Where is it? What do we think? Yay or nay? What do you reckon? I love how it comes with a poleaxe, like we fucking use these, but like, you know, whatever. The sword's kind of lit. This actually kind of, like, for me... okay, for me... The dung beetle helmet kind of ruins it for me a little bit. This looks a little stupid. I kind of wish it was just like, why is his nose kind of sticking out? You know what I mean? I don't understand. It looks a little stupid. The rest of it looks pretty slick. It's pearlescent as well. The helm sucks. I think it sucks, yeah. If it was just a faceplate and like they took this weird little fucking what the fuck is that? Why would you have that? Is it so like, you know, what I mean, like what this is like the opposite of what all armor does. Like usually you have a nose guard there so someone can't just slap you across the face with a sword and take your fucking nose off. It's to smell poison. You what? It's to smell poison. I mean that's pretty legit. It's to smell poison. I get it. Yeah, fair enough. The warrior had died a good death, struck down beside their kin, probably took an arrow to the nose. It was the priest of Rathma that found them and raised their corpse into service, profaned, hollow, and undying. So this is an undead soldier's armor. Pretty clean for somebody who's dead. Is a cold nose? Yeah, can you imagine like fighting out in fractured peaks and you get frostbite in your nose, takes you out. I might get it. I'm close. But I don't know, like... Actually, this is pretty fucking slick. This is slick. Why doesn't the Barb get this? Fucking delete this entire class. And, like, look at this! Like a pimped out Swyhander. And you're giving it to the fucking goofy goober necromancer. No. Why? Look at this. I kind of like this aesthetic. Why? Give it to the fucking Barb, dude. This is actually slick as well. I ain't gonna lie. This is slick. This is slick. I like that. That's a nice skin. And this is like one of the few Sork skins that I don't immediately hate. I do think the helmet looks a bit goofy, but I like everything else about it. I think it looks pretty sick. Also, like, the Wraithlord source is pretty slick. This is obviously for the Necromancer Wraithlord set. Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. They're doing a better job with the skins. I'll give them that. Definitely doing a better job with the skins. So you can't hate on them too much. For that, I guess. Except that this is a clown show. Like, they need it. Like, this is fine. Like, $70 for 65 euros for 7,000 platinum plus a horse. That's okay. This is a fucking scam, and this is the most brain dead shit I've ever seen. Like, that you couldn't pay me to use those. If they gave me 1,000 plat to change my portal to one of these, I'd refuse. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking ugly as shit. And you get like a third of the plat you would get if you just bought plat. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry if somebody bought it. I don't mean to fucking call you out. Thanks, T-Rev. Great hat. Right, I need to go to here, farm some tongues. Yeah, do you want a big, like, epic-looking stone portal with runes and, like, you know, hell tendrils coming out of it, or just a red one? Just a regular one that's red? I don't know, man. Why am I not using my portal? I must have unequipped it. These guys must be using Overwatch hit detection. Look. It's like nowhere near this fucking dude. Look at that. He's miles off. Yeah, they've got Overwatch hitboxes installed. Yeah, I was thinking that Wraith armor on the Ghost Horse would be pretty smooth looking. Oh, that was good. I'm guessing this skin as well as the seasonal skin, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't seem to have like that much to do with the season. It's like season of the construct and the skin a crystal skeleton. Like, yeah, dude. Makes sense. So seeing as it's like my last week on Twitch, should we do a karaoke stream where I sing nothing but like songs like this one? How long do you think the stream will last? If I start singing like, if I start doing karaoke with like some NWA songs and like DMX and stuff. Banned in 30 seconds. At least let me get to the chorus, you know what I mean? Only if you censor it. I mean, if they're banning me anyways.
I must wait.
Just karaoke. Oh man, go out with a bang, it'd be a hell of a bang.
I must wait.
I'll just get blackout drunk and start talking about politics. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. I get mega blackout drunk and just get on stream. Alright boys, let's talk about them politics. I don't know. What would be like the funniest way to go out if you guys had to? If you're looking at this like the end of the road, what would be your like epic resignation stream? Hot tub stream? See, a lot of you guys are just horny, so I mean that be serious now. With karaoke. Hot tub, okay, so drunk, hot tub, political karaoke stream. Imagine if they lock you out and then it's fine. Yeah, true. Okay, guys, so yeah, we're doing
I'm not ready yet.
I'm waiting, DB. I'm waiting with bated breath. What's up, Samurai Slug? Do all of them? Take all of the suggestions and put it into one stream?
Ready yet.
Go through Twitch's earnings in the last fiscal quarter while getting blackout drunk in a hot tub?
I'm not ready yet.
Or, you know, I could go onto like LinkedIn and just find people that work at Twitch and just start DMing them while I'm blackout drunk. Like, what could that's definitely a good idea.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Pretty sure the CEO has a Twitter. Is it Twitch or the government that causing the issue? Well, I mean, in like, so the general overview is Twitch has to pay like internet service providers to have their service on the network, right? Because it's a very high bandwidth website, right? They use a lot of data traffic. So the ISPs have to like physically upgrade their hardware to support it. So they pay them to do that. It's kind of part of their overheads. But the internet companies in Korea are, well, there's only really one, SKT. They have a monopoly, so they can charge whatever they want. And as a result, well, as you can imagine, there's no net neutrality laws because there is no competition. It's just as they tell you what the price is. And you can't go to their competitors because there isn't any. And the short version is they want Twitch to pay. Well, they've been paying 10 times the average of every other country in the world up until now because they can't afford it anymore. And for some reason, and I don't know if it was like the Korean government like doing something to be petty, but they've put a policy out where like Twitch can no longer monetize Korean citizens at all. But like it seems to go deeper, and it seems like that they're also banning Twitch from monetizing anyone at all that's in the country. So, it's kind of like a mainly the the government here. But what's really upset me is actually how Twitch have handled it, because they essentially have no idea what's going on. So they've just been making shit up and like lying or misleading or just not communicating with streamers that are stuck here, wondering whether or not they're going to have a job. And at times just being extremely dismissive and rude. If you try to contact them, they're just basically trying to tell you to fuck off, but politely, you know? And sometimes they just close down the tickets. They just end conversations. They tell you that you don't know. They tell you that they don't know, but they'll tell someone, or they'll ask another department to email you, only for like a week later for you to get an email just saying we've closed the ticket. They're just fucking useless. Oh shit! Sorry, Pigeony. What's up? We'll have a word with the bot after the stream, mate. I'll give him a fucking dig in the arm for not telling you. How you doing, bud? But that's it. Yeah, that's basically the story. I mean, unfortunately for Korea, one of the more difficult things about living here. And by the way, I love Korea. Not like saying any, like not really like trying to paint it as a bad place in any way, shape, or form. But it's a very, no matter, like I know like it's like a lot of Americans will always just say, well, it's like that here, but it's a very corporate government, privatized. Everything is like horrendous here. Because it's like America, except there's not as many like rules and regulations and policies in place to protect consumers. There's like monopolies for everything, and the companies, you know, they basically have free reign, more so than I've ever experienced in my entire life. They just do whatever, charge whatever, and yeah, it's bad in certain areas. The internet is one of them. Korea actually. If you check like the internet censorship, like what's it called? It's like a website that like what's it called again? Country by internet censorship. Korea's not that far behind China in terms of the level of internet censorship here. So it's kind of a surprise. Like you wouldn't imagine Korea to be like the way that it is, but it is. I'm trying to find an article here to look at. Probably censored. But yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's just a pain in the ass. But I don't know, maybe there'll be a way around it. Like that's the hope, but unfortunately it's just impossible. They're just not able, willing, or whatever to give me or anybody for that matter any information in regards to what to expect, what can happen, and what we can do. They just say, you know, you're probably going to lose everything. But yeah, thanks for contacting Twitch support and close the ticket. I got about 50 emails in my inbox to that effect. So we go now, or I think we're gonna be doing some Dorials with Woody and Chronix, just setting up. So I'm a little bit between things here. Yeah, The only problem for me is, well, I know, like a lot of you guys, especially the regulars, are like being awesome and willing to come with me to other platforms to support the stream. But the honest thing about the stream is that it's barely at a point where like I can do it for as much as I'm doing it. Anyways, like it's already kind of like on the line of sustainability. And I've been thinking about doing slightly less and doing more like other stuff anyways over the past couple of months for sure, especially like because the seasons have just been kind of going like this with Diablo. I've been looking at what I can do to like try and make sure that I stay here making this content for as long as possible. And going to another platform, even like in a best case scenario, I would probably end up with about 25 to like 30% of what I made on Twitch, which was already only really just enough, which by the way is fucking amazing. I never ever thought I'd be able to even, stream at all. So I've obviously been blessed and feel very grateful for that. But unfortunately, I'm in this really shitty position where I have to decide or make a compromise between what I want to do and what I can do. And what I want to do is stream, but what I can do might not be stream if I have to go to another platform, because it just not getting paid, but like any ad revenue or anything like that. Because I only play 3 minutes of ads, right? I play the bare minimum of ads, and it's 50% of what I get paid. Like, it's crazy. It's like really good. Then you go to YouTube, and it's like 10% of that. It's like fucking evaporates. It's gone. It's like literally fucking. They for some reason they restrict all of my YouTube videos or live streams for Diablos. I think it's an 18+ game. And yeah, obviously it's YouTube Live is like a fucking ghost town for every game that's not League of Legends or Call of Duty. Kick is even worse. Kick has like no people watching gaming on it. Yeah, we're definitely scheming, Nikisha. We're looking around, we're figuring stuff out. Like I mentioned earlier, I've met so many cool streamers as a result of this. So silver linings, right? Met loads of cool streamers, and hopefully, together one of us will find something and figure it out. And when we do, we'll come back. They take much longer videos now. It's also far from kids. There are a ton of niches. Diablo just isn't a very transferable thing, in my opinion. Like, if I was playing something a little bit... Like, if I was playing something a little bit, like, more... I don't know, fun to watch. Like, Diablo's great for chilling, great for teaching, learning. It's not like you watch, like, like epic fucking 360 Hota smash with no scope, right? You can't really get that many clippable moments that anyone's going to care to watch to put in short form content. Like what would I do? Just a video of a Shaco dropping and me going, oh, like screaming like an absolute fucking lunatic at the camera. But I mean, I don't have TikTok. I don't even think I can log in or like TikTok. Oh, I don't know if I can. Maybe it'll like be like showing like boobas on stream immediately. Oh, I do have an account. I logged in with my Diablo account. Okay. Google account. Sorry. Well, there's my video demonetized. I mean, here we go. Here's Diablo. To be fair, this guy has a lot of views, and this guy doesn't. But, like, the thing to remember about TikTok is that this is essentially... You have to divide it by 1,000 to get the YouTube view equivalent. So that's 4,000 views. It's not bad. This is 300 views. Like, on TikTok, that's fucking nothing, right? That's nothing. That's literally potato tier. This one's not English. This is weird. This build is OP. It's level 72, bro. Mate, that's not OP. If that were me, it'd be fucking dead already. I got 2 mil. He just does all kinds of games. What's with these views, dude? But this is from how long ago exactly? Looks like some people are finding some success here, but there's nobody that mains it at the moment. Do you main it, Spoot? No, see, a lot of these guys seem to cover builds or things to loads of stuff. Do they really play all of these games, though? Or are they just stealing stuff? I wonder. It's not chronological, the search is shit. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's fucked. A lot of Thai stuff, you know? The Asian meta. I'll have a look at it, Nikisha. Debunking? You mean just be an angry, cynical fucker? Just come through and complain? Just be like, this fucking guy's talking bollocks. Just go in and one-shot the boss naked and be like, look, dumb. Dumb. I don't know. I think if I lose my stream, I probably will be quite bitter and angry. Wouldn't even have to try. I'd just be me going around being normal. Thing is, I don't like to make content off of like, what's the word? Like making other people feel bad, in fairness. Like that, I'm gonna jest when I'm watching it like this, but I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, oh, this is fucking dog shit. Diablo 4 is horrible, or is it? Definitely. Since somewhere in the middle. It's DM! Someone stole DM! Man, you got 600,000 views with a completely stolen video that he didn't even crop properly. Lols. Are you playing Sorcerer? 500,000. Goblin behaviors. I'm just a little bit scared that I'm going to click on one of these and some boobs are going to come up. And it doesn't even matter anymore, does it? Actually, I don't care. Okay, where are the boobs? Where are the Diab boobs? There they are. Nice. That's a well-picked thumbnail, my guy. I forgot I was doing Dorials. You reckon? Should I give it a go? There should be no actual boobs on search. Challenge accepted. That boob? I think that's a belly. Oh yeah, I mean you're Never mind. You guys saw nothing, okay? All right. Let's switch to the group chat. Don't tell Twitch. I don't want to get banned. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I could give it a go. I don't know how like the what's it called? I don't know how like TikTok works though. Like, do I use hashtags? I mean, obviously I could Google it, but I mean, I've never even posted on the fucking website. I don't know what kind of system they use for discoverability. nice. Your Wrath, very nice. Yeah, so if I'm not around tomorrow, guys, you probably have a good idea of why. I didn't actually expect there to be a boob. Alright. I had under good authority that there wouldn't be. Did I close it? Probably should. There we go. I think it already knows, Nikisha. Boobs and Diablo. The two only searches on my account. So what else do you need, dude? What else do you need? You voted for nicer boobs on D4, big agree. Yeah, dude. We need Lilith to size up. Game's unplayable. Bigger demon bobs, please. Wait, hang on a minute. No. Not bad. You haven't seen that rogue outfit in the store recently? It's new today, so you might get it in a couple of hours because I'm technically I'm like half a day store rotation ahead. But you're in the UK, right? No, you should definitely be able to see it. Yeah, I've never given TikTok a serious consideration, to be fair. I should at least look into it, I guess. I shouldn't be too stubborn about this kind of thing. Take a look at it. I need to learn a couple of things, like, is there a partner program? What are the requirements? What's like, yeah, what's the fucking ceiling on gaming videos? And all that kind of bollocks. I actually had a very, very successful Korean YouTube short account. So I just made videos, short videos about living in Korea. Like, you know, YouTube shorts, right? And that actually got like 15,000 subscribers. And I think my channel had like something ridiculous, like 15 million views as well. But back when I did that, there was no ads on shorts. So I literally got like 15 million views, which by the way is like 5 times more than my current like normal YouTube channel has. And it was like, I got paid like £100. I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I was literally making a video a day for like 2 months. I made like 70 videos in like 2 months, I think. I made £100. Like, yeah, dude, fuck yeah, dude. That was cool. Is this build better than Hoda? For killing bosses? Like no. In a group. If you're solo, probably they're the same, so they both just one shot. But this is like the fastest build in the game. But I'm not the one killing Doriel. I'm just here for the ride. I'm just here for the ride. We already got somebody doing the one shot, so I just stayed on my charge bar. But it's a great build though, Heaperson. Very, very good build. It's going to be the best in Gauntlet, I think. Oh, a show. To be honest, this helmet could probably go with a new weapon set. It might go quite nicely. I don't know what the obsession with thigh-high greaves are. Not only would these not allow you to move your leg at all, but it just kind of looks a little camp for a barbarian. So in high fucking, he's wearing stockings. Thigh-high fucking. Dude, I'm just surprised there isn't a heel on them. Why you sell? Selling is closer. And I can't be bothered to go to Tree of Whispers, which I should do, but like that informs me to have to do this. And I don't like doing that. I just like pressing T. I'm lazy is the answer. I'm just fucking lazy and I don't want to go all the way to the blacksmith. Plus, I don't want for materials. I'm fine. Like, I have like 700 Forgotten Souls. Fuck knows how many failed crystals I have. Probably too many. Let's see. Oh, I used a lot today actually, so it was a little bit worse off than I thought. I made a new barb today. I made a REND barb build, so I got a video to upload in a bit. Vulnerable close. High roll, high roll. Back through. Oh, okay. Thought I'd gone back into a non-reset dungeon then, so where I was. Oh, okay. You reckon we'll see an Uber unique today, boys? We're doing 5 sets, 20 runs. What do you reckon? We've done 1.5 sets so far. Well, 1 and like 2/3 of a set. What do you reckon? You think we'll see a single? Or if we do, which one do you reckon? I have 400 MS right now. Holy moly. Crit vulnerable. Yeah. 100 instant ignore. Well, that's a max roll with Juggernaut. Take that. Don't want that. How many Dorio runs do we have to go in for or solo to force some Uber? Around 100 to like 150. Please write. Oh, I don't want to write, dude. Pressing buttons, my guy. What did I tell you? 150. The octopus will manifest an Uber. Okay. I'm down with that. So do you think it'll be a helmet then because I'm wearing an octopus helmet? Is that the expectation here? How much HP does Uber Malthus have? Like 300 mil, somewhere in that region. Like 250 to 300. All right, so today we're gonna get an Uber unique helmet because I'm wearing an octopus hat. We'll see. We'll see if this is true. It better be. Oh, I'm gonna fucking stomp on this octopus hat. Veteran brawlers, smiting. I actually need a chest armor because most of my character, I think only one of my character actually has a nice, like, chest armor. Like the rest of them are fucking terrible. Thank you, DB. I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, me and my pet are kind of matching. We look the same. Glowy blue boys for life. I wonder though, if an octopus hat is more of a Shaco or more of an Andariel's visage. It kind of looks more like an Andy's though, like in real life. I want it to be a Shaco. Please be a Shaco. Please give me a Shaco today. I'll be a good boy, I promise. Smack it. It's funny, I watch him hit it and then it doesn't die for like ages. It's like it doesn't die for so long after he hits it. Like thinking about it, trying to work out whether it did die or if it didn't. It's increasing the Tusk Helm drops. Oh. Yeah, no. You're right. That makes sense. That does make sense. You're right. Oh, teleport to Woody. He's always ultra fast. Can I like make this stick out like that? No, I can't. Yeah, look at that. He's already here. Fucking guy's lightning. What's he playing? Is he on a Sork? Where is he? Yeah. Playing a Sork. What happened to the rogue main? Do we not have mains anymore? Do people not just play one class like, you know, like me? Like the best player in the game? I just slap fucking I slap Barb's all day, dude. I do nothing else. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Shame I don't want it. Shit. I'm not actually getting any helmet drops. I'm trying to check something at the same time here. Is this good? Woody's shaking up the meta with the Fawn Sork. Damn, dude. I might, and I'm not joking, this is serious. If I get another Uber Unique before the Gauntlet comes out, and I don't have a Shaco still, I will sell all of my Uber Uniques just to get a Shaco. Even though I don't have duplicates of them. Like, the game's actually going to force me to do that. You have 5 Shaco? Can I has, please? This game is a joke. I'm just not getting anything this season. All my Barbs have absolutely laughable gear. Well, this guy's fine, but the rest of them have really laughable gear. I mean, actually, no, he's not fine. Because he has pretty low damage reduction, to be fair. Like, distant and bleeding are terrible. I don't even have any close. And this one's only 10%. It's horrible. You can now... So there's a new patch, Nikisha. You can salvage them, 5 of them, and make another. But 5 is like, you know, as you can tell from my attitude, it's just kind of a stupid amount. It's like really, really expensive. A sword and pants. Uber pants. An extra doomy. That is a dupe. Another dupe. We were wrong though, boys. It wasn't a Shaco, but we did get a dupe, so that's good. I can get a Shaco. Yahoo! I have to get rid of 2 grandfathers, 2 doomies, and 1 ring, but I can get a Shaco. That is great. I better not. Good thing I don't need it. Lol. 4. Overpower. That's a nice sword. It's for Eternal players. True. Like, could you imagine Eternal players that still don't have all of the uniques? That's kind of wild. It's been a hot minute since season 2 began. Yeah. I'd like to try and keep one grandfather, but I will sacrifice all of them. Abso-fucking-lutely. I will sacrifice all of these. I don't give a fuck. Which is dumb because I'm on hardcore, and like if I die, that's it. I have no Ubis at all. But you know, it is what it is. It's just how the game is. This is how it's been made. Boom. You've got 1,500 from last and this season. You still don't have a Doomy? Yeah, but you can disenchant 5 and make 1 DB. Think about it. Come on, give me another one. The double, the back-to-back. I don't think that was 2. I don't know. My eyes were playing tricks on me. X-Files! You'll just salvage a 6 all this season and 0... Oh, 6 from last season, and you've had 0 this season. There you go. See? Problem solved. What do we do? All right. Yeah, ears are really itching, Harkit. And we put some ear cleaner in the cat's ears. And seems to be having a pretty hard time with it. I'm trying to help her out, though. Hey, Sam, what's it like living in Korea? It's a great time to ask. I actually really like it. So, for me, you know, I really like that here in the culture, most people keep to themselves. I come from the UK, and you know, not in, like, you know how, like, I don't know, actually, how do I put it? it's just nice to be able to do things and not get bothered. Like, people don't tend to like hassle you. You don't get sold things. People don't try to like give you stuff. You don't get harassed by the crackhead on the corner. That kind of stuff, like, immediately, like, it feels a lot safer. The crime here is like non-existent. That's like a huge like one of the most immediate things you notice when you get here. You, like, walk around the city center at like 4 a.m. and like even the drunks won't bother you that much. And it just feels safe, just feels nice. Modern conveniences are pretty high here. You can pretty much get anything at any time, any day of the week. Like, you name it, you can get it. You can get fucking anything delivered as well, which is pretty wild. Like, we bought a cat, and they literally... I bought my cat online, and they delivered her within 2 hours, like she was a fucking takeaway. Like, it was wild. I did not expect that at all. But the cost of living is really good. The food here is great. You know, you have basically cuisine from all over the world. Very, very like available as well, because it's just everywhere. It's very important for Koreans, like, to eat out and stuff like that. So the catering industry here is like super, super, super on steroids. Like, you can think of any restaurant you want to go to, and you can go there at 3 a.m. on a Sunday. Like, it'll be open. I like that about it, but it doesn't come without like its restrictions. Obviously, the language barrier is pretty difficult. No, I don't speak that much Korean, so I still have issues with that. Korea, like corporate Korea, is pretty uncooperative with the West. So, you know, companies that you might be reliant on, or, you know, familiar with or comfortable with from the West, like Amazon, Twitch, Google, and stuff like that, are not widely adopted, if at all even allowed to operate within the country. So, you know, you got to get used to using the Korean equivalent stuff, which, if you can't speak the language, becomes a, you know, a compounding issue. Other than that's kind of the main thing. I think it's like the corporate things. Like, there's just these unnecessary like rules and shit that, like, you know, for example, you can't really use Amazon that well here. You can, but you have to get it like delivered from the US. Twitch is basically being kicked out of the country as well. Streaming services are like periodically like held hostage by the ISPs here. So you guys, actually, you know, there's a really interesting story. Hey, Oregon, how you doing, man? There's a really interesting story. You guys remember Squid Games, right? Let's bring this is kind of a great example for this. Squid Games, as you could imagine, was very popular in Korea. And as a result, the internet service provider that basically like runs Korea's internet demanded from Netflix that they pay $24 million in like, you know, unexpected bandwidth costs, or they would just delete Netflix from the country. which is pretty fucked, because they do it with YouTube all the time as well. Apparently they'll literally just like blackmail Western companies if they want to like work in the country at all, which I just find absolutely bonkers, man. So, you know, if you're a Westerner here, like, sometimes you just kind of get fucked because of those like falling outs. You know, you're like, oh, you want to watch Netflix? Tough, it's not working this week because they decided that they wanted more money from Netflix or something. And like right now, I'm going to be losing my Twitch stream because of the same thing, Sam. Like, basically Twitch is being kicked out, so I'm not going to be able to use it anymore. Possibly I'll find a workaround, but I don't know. So that's why I say asking is funny, because that's happening, so I'm a little bit pissed off. But no, I mean, like, the younger generation here, like, they're really like diligent, hardworking, and like for the most part pretty earnest people. I've like, all of the friends I've made here have been really good friends, and I probably can't say the same for the UK. You know. The visa application's kind of difficult, but all in all, like, if I try to wrap, I could go on and on, 'cause there's so many little things that I like and dislike. But I don't regret living here. I wouldn't go back to the UK, but I may consider moving to another country. Like, for example, I may move to like somewhere like New Zealand, or I might even go back to Thailand, because Thailand was great. But I would definitely still recommend, like, to anybody an extended stay. At the very least in Korea, an extended stay. Like come here for like 3 months, 6 months. You can't go wrong. So it's a great place to visit. And if you get well into it, and again, if you're not overly reliant on stuff like, you know, like Twitch for your living, then you run into far less problems than what I just had. Speaking of cat, she is... Oh, she's licking my hand. That's very nice. I thought she was coming down to bite me, but I guess she's just coming down to give me a little lick. That's very unusual behavior. You're right, girl. What's that? That's your earwax. Oh, ooh, gross. Ah, she's can go into town there. Oh, I can't move my hand if she's sleeping there. That's too cute. Well, how am I supposed to play like this? There we go. I can sort of play. Good girl, eh? Right, there we go. She's asleep now. I thought that might have been good. Excuse me. You demand sacrifice? I don't want it to be my character though. I mean, I'll pay it. I'll pay it. Like, take a finger, take a toe. Not my character, no. Hey, that rhymed, dude. I'm a poet. And I didn't even realize I was rhyming those words. Oh, she is really itching the shit out of her ears. Is this normal? You okay, kitten? I don't know. We put like a liquid ear cleaner in her ear, and she just been itching her ears like all day. I don't know if we fucking ruined her ears. Yeah, she's just like confused. And she just looks a little dazed. I don't know. Did we get her drunk? Was it alcoholic? I can tell her ears. She keeps twitching her ears. Like they're definitely. This. Last. Oh wait, she's licking her ass. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize you guys had a show going on there. Yeah, we're taking to the vet again really soon. She's got to get a checkup. But we put some like it's like a what's the word? Oh. I just noticed Scotty's in a different phase.
I must wait.
Scotty's in a different phase to us. So we're waiting for him to come in. Is he here? There we go. Scotty didn't know. You know the song? Lul. You said it before? Cats can scratch the inside of their ears, get infected. Little bumps that grow inside. So check for that. I'll have a look, DB. Thank you. Seems all right, but I think I think a lot of her earwax was coming out there. I saw that she had like earwax all over the place. All right, so I think that was it. That's it. That's the runs. I got one though, so that is pretty decent. I'm not going to complain. I got enough to make a Shaco worst case scenario. So, you know, at least I feel a little bit more secure in the sense that I can definitely get what I consider the most important item for the what's it called? The gauntlet. So I'm gonna quickly get rid of all of this here. This is all bollocks. Yeah, look at her go. She's just going wild on these ears. We'll have to get her to a fair. She's still doing this tomorrow. Yeah, look at her go. You want me to have a go? Yeah. She's loving that. You got it, baby? Is that it? Is that it? Is that the itch? Did we get it? No, she's still got a scratch. That bad? Let me just give you a wet willy, mate. Her tongue is going like crazy as well. That's so weird. All right, that looks like the end of the runs there, boys. All right. Did I just hit endgame? No, I didn't. Hey, Monkey Mayhem. Tried barbecue. On the fence about leveling. Was terrible. I got the grandfather and the sword. It's like a boyfriend with money. Wait, what? I'm glad you enjoyed the barb, right? But it's the best class in the game. You can't go wrong. It takes, you know, there's a few builds for leveling that are pretty smooth. Admittedly, most of them are not like amazing, but you know, on the whole, it's a pretty decent build. It's a pretty decent class for leveling still. I mean, this time around, it was the first class to hit level 100. So, like as a solo. So that was great. Like, you know, it's good. It takes a little bit of knowing it, but you can definitely learn it fast. Right. I think I'm going to skedaddle, boys. So today was only going to be a short stream, but I am looking at doing a couple of streams up until the 22nd, which is going to be the last day before I go on holiday, and that will be me coming back on the 28th or the 29th. I can't remember what time I'm getting back, so it might be so late that I just won't be around, you know what I mean? But after that, obviously I have to see how the whole streaming situation is before I can really let you guys know what's going to be happening in the future. But I do just want to really, really make sure you guys like understand, first of all, like Twitch has gone extraordinarily well for me. And I owe that to all of you guys. Like, seriously, the support and everything. It's just been the fact that you guys even turn up to watch just blows my mind. And, you know, whatever happens, I'm not just going to take this as a fucking fat L. You know, I'm going to look at ways of just using this time to either provide different types of content or make the content that I do make better. And, you know, I'll keep you up to date as much as humanly possible. And the best place to keep in contact with me, Discord, right? I'm more than active in there these days, and you can always ask questions offline, share things offline, or just chat, right? I'm in there. Most of the people in the chat here are regulars as well in there, so you know it can serve as kind of like a place for us to hang out until I figure out where we're gonna hang out if I need to. But I think next stream, maybe gonna do another short stream tomorrow. I want to try and play some Last Epoch, and maybe I think maybe we'll try and do Well, I'm gonna do this every day, but I also really want to play Last Epoch on stream. So I'm gonna try and do that either tomorrow, or in one of the weekdays leading up to next weekend. But let's see if we have somebody to raid anyways, and then we'll go from there. I'm just having a quick loo. Who's online? Woody's Chronics. Do I have any PvP builds? I don't, unfortunately, because I play hardcore. It's like impossible for me to test PvP. It just doesn't work. It sucks. Let's raid Panda. We're gonna throw a raid over to Panda Glassjaw over here. So let's quickly slap that one in. Am I writing that in the right place? I don't believe so. Panda, wait, Panda Glass. I'm not following Panda. Fuck, I need to do that. So I'm going to send you all over. Thanks for watching as always. And thank you for anybody who subbed or gifted subs, anything like that, both on YouTube and Twitch. And especially DB, dude. Thank you for the support today, boys. And I'll more than likely be back around for another stream tomorrow. But of course, check out the Discord if you want to keep up to date on that. Oh, and shit, yeah, of course, I'm doing the REND video today. Don't forget that. REND video coming out in the next couple of hours on the old boob tube. So that will be a thing. All right, let's quickly go into Panda's channel. But yeah, take care, everyone. Have a good Saturday or Friday, whatever day of the week it is, and I'll catch you then. Peace out now. Bye-bye.